y'all, I know this looks totally different, but I wanted to try my hand at voiceovers, mainly because when things get hectic, I still want to be consistent with doing reviews, and I thought this could be a cool way to still stay consistent but still give out good content. So this will be my review for season 6 episode. I don't know the episode, but this is the reunion part 4, and it's over. The end. Amen. Tambourine of praise. Yes. I just y'all, I'm over this season. It started off good, but something about the RHOP fandom always starts off good, but then it gets draining and it just becomes so like, like, meh, you don't want to watch it anymore. Like I said in my last video, if I was gonna come back to review the show, it would definitely, my mindset would not be as serious. But I am really thinking about taking like a season off, and I've done that before with other franchises, and then I go back and watch it once it's not that serious. Like I did that with RHOP. I did that with New Jersey. I definitely did it with OC, because OC just got boring, and I've done it with Beverly Hills. I just feel like I need a break. Like I saw someone tweet saying ROA, like RHOP doesn't need to come back till 2023, and it needs to be a whole new cast. And I actually agree with that. It's time for us to let go of the Light Bright Confederation, Federation, Horde, and Mob. Like, I like Candace, and like many of y'all have seen my review, so I defend Candace a lot. But like, I don't have to have her on my TV. It seems like her music career and acting is going well, so I don't know if she really needs this platform. I'm not too fond of Mia, Karen, or Wendy, and I like Ascala, but like, she can't hold a cast by herself. So I just feel like it's time to let these people go and start fresh. So yeah, I might not review it next season, but it opens up. Nicki is there. Everybody is excited. They can't believe, the queen of rap is there. So she's there. I am a fan of Nicki Minaj, even though she is one of my problematic faves, and she's right now on the sick and shut-in list until she get her personal life together. And a lot of people will be like, well, her personal life isn't important, you should just listen to the music. Yeah and no. Like, for some situations you can look past, but the situation that Nicki is in with her and her husband, I can't look past that. And if you don't know, Nicki's husband was convicted of sexual assault in 1994 or 1993, so basically the early 90s, and he was a teenager, but he had some serious allegations against him. He was convicted and he served his time, but now Nicki and her husband are being accused of allegedly trying to coerce his victim to recant her story, and they've been trying to intimidate her, allegedly. And then Nicki and her husband are countersuing, saying they did nothing of the sort. So it's just messy, and I just don't understand why she ever married a convicted sex offender. But like I said, she one of my problematic fave, and sis is sitting on the sick and shut-in list right now. But I can't lie, I was excited to see her on the show hosting. So it kicks up where it start off. The ladies are excited to see Nicki Minaj, and she got her foot on Ashley's neck. She basically told Ashley, like, sis, you ain't had no storyline, and you just came down to Williamsburg to kick up the dirt and leave. And I agree with her. I really feel like if Ashley is not going to give us anything more than her, like, messed up relationship with Michael, then I don't want it. I need to see her actually, like, implementing a business or something other than her being a mom, because at this point it's dead. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, yeah, when you were first pregnant, it was like, oh, okay, great, you and Michael were trying to figure out if that's what y'all wanted to do. So we were into it, but now I'm just like, I'm over it, and she doesn't add anything. Candace got on my nerves because I'm like, why are you defending someone who does not like you? And even if like on the low, Candace and Ashley are like frenemies, she still don't give a rat's like you know what about you, Candace, because her husband always disrespects you. He disrespects your husband and he treats you like trash. So why are you defending Ashley? I just think it's time for Ashley to get demoted, just like I think it's time for Miss Robin to get demoted. But you can tell Nicki really likes Robin and Karen because she didn't really give him that much smoke. She asked Robin about her relationship with Juan. Nicki said she saw the chemistry between Juan and Robin, which I'm like, girl, what you be seeing? Because it just looked like two friends who decided to raise kids together. So it's not really no love there. Then you have her like asking about, does Juan have any other gay friends? So then Ashley pops up and she's like, my husband's not gay. Now, do I think Michael is gay? No, but I think Michael is probably pansexual or bisexual. And granted, that's his sexuality. So it's something personal. So he has every right not to share that if he wants to. But if you're not going to share it, then you don't need to be out here disrespecting your wife and like canoodling with men and women like that. Robin, and that lets me know how boring Robin's section is that like for that brief moment we like jumped onto Ashley and Michael, and like it was just like, I don't know, I'm just over Robin and Ashley because they don't add anything. Like, to me, there's nothing more to like witness. Unless like we're gonna see Robin really dive into her business with the embezzled, well, I always call them hats, embezzled, bejeweled hats. I don't think she can give us anything. Same thing with Ashley. If Ashley isn't gonna like have a business where she's like doing her yoga, because I think that one season she got certified as a yoga instructor. Like, if she's not gonna do anything pertaining to like the similar thing to what Monique was trying to do with like becoming like, you know, Susie Homebaker, like on some Martha Stewart type crap, then I'm tired of Robin. I'm just tired of Robin, and I'm tired of her like defending Giselle, and you never really see Giselle like really go up for her. So I'm over Miss Robin. Either get a fresher storyline or we don't need to see them no more. In general, I'm just ready for the light bright Confederation, Federation, Horde, Mob, and Legion to go. They just don't add anything for me no more, you guys. They just don't. So then Nicki starts talking to Giselle about her always age shaming or being very ageist towards Karen, when in fact I think Giselle is like 50 or 51 and Karen's 57. Granted, Karen looks way older than 57. Karen looks every bit of like 60 or every bit of like 59 and like 62. Between 59 and 62. She looks good, but you can definitely tell that she got work done because Karen's face looks totally different than what she appeared in season 1. So I understand, but this segment confirmed to me that Karen and Giselle's relationship is only surface level, and that whole them hugging was a crock of doo-doo, because it's like she says the only reason she be coming at Karen's age is because she didn't know how old she was. And I'm kind of like, Giselle, how is she like your friend of years and like she respects your children, but sis, you don't know how old the lady is? That to me makes no sense. Also, this segment proved that Giselle is not quick on her feet, and that them reads that y'all was worried about Wendy rehearsing her reads or getting her reads like sold to her, Giselle does that, because Giselle is not quick on her feet. Because that rebuttal to Nicki saying like she didn't know how old Karen was not a good rebuttal. It's kind of like Giselle just does not know what to say unless she's being coached or like someone is teaching her or telling her what to say in them confessionals. Because Giselle is not quick on her feet. She is definitely not quick on her feet. But I can give Giselle props in the sense of, if Giselle wanted Potomac to be like her sorority back in the day at Hampton, she acquired that, because you can tell all the ladies, even Candace and Ascala and slightly Wendy too, be wanting to kiss Giselle's ass. Like they are either you're team Giselle and you're getting brownie points for being cool with Giselle, or you're getting brownie points for being cool with Karen. So then you have Karen, and you can tell that Robin and Karen were Nikki's like favorites because she didn't give them no work. Karen had like a cute little moment where she was coming, like, trying to like control everything with Nikki. And Nikki was like, I'm the grand dame. And Karen said, okay, girl, regulate. So that was a cute moment. But other than that, like, Karen didn't get no work. But then Karen was acting like, and that's the one thing I hate is like, Karen be acting so prunish when it comes to them talking about sexuality and sex. And I'm like, girl, if you supposed to be the grand dame, you supposed to give it to us. And it was just like, I'm just like, ugh, y'all are so blah. Then we get to Miss Mia. Girl, Miss Mia. So Nikki asked a question, and it's like, it's not conjured, but it's directed towards Karen, Mia, and Ashley. And basically, it was like, if you had $100 in the bank, would you be with the men that y'all are with? Because they basically seem like they're your sugar daddies. And Ashley's talking about, yeah, she would still be with Michael. She was attracted to him. And my thing, I'm like, Michael is clamminess. That is what Michael looks like, and that's what Michael gives off is clamminess. So I don't get what Ashley was attracted to, because I remember seeing Ashley on Say Yes to the Dress, and she was like in her mid-20s, and Michael, I think, was in his like early 50s. And there are attractive older men, but Michael ain't one of them with his clammy looking self. But Mia got clocked because Mia was like, you don't think I have $100 in my bank account? Or she said something to Nikki like, what makes you think I don't have $100 million in my bank account? And Nikki said, oh, sweetie, you don't have it. I know you don't have it. And I laughed, but I was just kind of like, well, yeah, Mia, we know you don't have it. But while we on the topic of Mia, girl, Mia is on this whole like new wave of like, I'm pure, I'm not negative no more. And I low-key think G got in her ass, like dug in her ass, because G looked like confused and like slightly agitated and annoyed about that whole Tasha Salick thing, because he didn't know nothing about it. And Mia's like trying to explain to him. He looked even more annoyed, like she was embarrassing him. And it's just like, Mia has been backtracking on Instagram and IG. Like, now she has, I think, she has a new IG account. I don't know if she has a new Twitter because I don't follow her. But she was talking about people thought she got hacked. And she's like, no, I'm just leaving the negativity here and moving to a new page. And I'm like, sis, you were the negativity. Like, you were negative. Like, nobody, this is my thing. Mia should have toned down closer to the middle of the season, when she realized that when she was going on her like tirades or trying to be salacious on the web about the ladies, that nobody was giving her that same energy. Like, she did it to Giselle one time, she did it to Candace, Wendy, and Ascala the most, but none of them were like really engaging with her. And the only people that were engaging with her were her fans, and then people who don't like, and then people who root for the other ladies. So Candace fans, Wendy fans, even Giselle fans were coming at Mia, but nobody else, but it wasn't the ladies themselves. So to me, it was just like, Mia, you look crazy. So I don't really think Mia is going to be coming back season 7, which I don't mind. Like I said, I think the cast needs a whole shakeup. Something just brand new. And I know, like, I can't really solely blame them for it, because the fight that happened in season 5 messed up the whole vibe, and we only are a season away from that. But I just feel like there needs to be something new, because the show isn't that fun anymore. And I thought Mia was an okay character. Did I like her? No, I did not like her. But I thought she would be good for the cast. I just feel like the cast needs to be even, and it's time to take off 2 of the OGs and like add 2 new people. And I'm fine with it just being like, Karen, Mia, Wendy, Ascala, Candace, Giselle, and 2 and Wendy, and like 2 new ladies, because the vibe is just, it's not vibing, y'all. So then we get to Miss Wendy. So Wendy just made herself look. She just didn't like picture herself and paint herself in the best light. So then you got like Nicki asked Wendy about her candle line. Basically, like, why did you go from academia to candles? And my thing is like, Nicki, why did you go from rapping to hosting? I feel like Wendy can have a hobby. But I will say it does, like, Wendy did change her whole persona. Like, she tried to make herself more palatable to the viewers, and I don't think it worked in her favor because a lot of them were like she was doing too much. A lot of them felt like she was doing too much this season. And like on the reunion, they also think she was doing too much. Then on this part 4, Wendy got caught peeking at the cue cards. And so now everybody was online like, girl, that's whack. Like, why are you cheating? Nobody else was cheating. So then Nicki Minaj posted something talking about like she didn't even know that they had cut to commercial and Wendy was like corny as hell for looking at the cue cards, which I kind of agree with her. So then you got Giselle chiming in talking about, and no one has ever or would ever look at Andy cue cards. And she was like, hashtag disrespectful, which kind of is disrespectful. And then Wendy's rebuttal was like, you're so bothered. You didn't tweet all season, but dust your little Twitter fingers off to have a little old me. And I was just like, Wendy, I think Wendy is just doing too much. And I think at this point, everybody can tell that she's doing too much. And I also think it's kind of messed up. She like body shamed Giselle when you already talked about you were getting tired of them body shaming you. So then there's Candace. She was the last one. Some people were upset with the line of questioning that Nicki was giving her about her singing career. But Nicki was being shady to everybody. She shaded them about their bank accounts, their age, their husbands. I just feel like it was just shady commentary. So then at the end, Chris came out and he wasn't too happy with the line of questioning. So Nicki was saying that he needed to calm down on Twitter. So he responded. I think Chris should have picked his battles because to me it wasn't that serious for him to respond to her. Like, you know, the Barbs are crazy. And in this day and age, Candace needs some of the Barbs, basically, to get her music career popping. Although I think the music video, y'all should go stream it and watch it. It's called Enough. It looks good. Her budget is coming up. But all in all, I'm glad this reunion is over. Like, this whole season is over. Like I said, I'm probably going to put this series on pause. Hopefully, Chris don't get ate up too much and don't get doxxed too much. Because you know the Barbs are crazy and they will dox you in a hot minute over their queen. But like I said, I'm kind of over the season, over the series in general. But let me know your thoughts below. And remember to be bravely authentic. And I'm out, y'all. Deuces, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.